So we're moving on to one of the handicaps on the final day. This is the County Handicap Hurdle, Grade 3, over 2 miles and a furlong. As we said earlier, very difficult to actually tip anything at the moment without seeing the weights and who the actual final entries are. However, what we will do is we'll do what we've done for the other days, and we'll give you some of the positive and negative trends to look out for when trying to find your winner in this race. We'll start with the negatives. Previous course winners do not have a good record in here, which is very strange. You'd expect somebody who knows what Cheltenham's like and what the hill is like to do well, but they don't in here, which is quite strange. Any horse carrying 11 stone 2 seems to be a bit of a problem. The favourites have a dreadful record. In the last 12 years, not one single favourite has actually gone and won this race, so you do need to look at that type of point of view as well. Any horse on his handicap debut, again, doesn't tend to do very well in here either, so that's a bit of a concern. So you need to be backing something that's well aware of how to run in a handicap and what it takes to actually win a handicap. You need to have 4 or more runs this season, so anything that's got less than that, you're going to again kind of cross off as such. Obviously, I wouldn't advise crossing any horse permanently off because trends are there to be broken, but that's where I'd be going with those. If you're looking for positives, the Irish have a good record here. They've got 8 of the last 12 winners. The Coral.ie Leopardstown Hurdle tends to give quite a good record into this race, whether placed or winning the race itself, so you need to look at that and see if there's anything from there entered into this race as well. If there is, then you can mark that up as well. The last 13 winners have been rated in the 130, so if you're in the 120s, 140s or higher, you can pretty much say you'll run well, but you probably won't win the race. 5 or 6-year-olds have a good record in here, and 10 of the last 12 winners in here didn't actually win on their previous start before coming to the festival. So those are some of the key areas to look at in this race alone. There are other trends that you can look at for this race as well. Some of those being that 12 of the last 12, like I say, as I've said, they need to be above the 130 mark. 132, however, is definitely the key area, as 12 of the last 12 have been rated 132 or more. So if they're 130, 131, you could probably say yes, you're in the 130s, but you're probably not going to win the race. And again, looking at some of the season form, 8 of the 12 last winners had at least 3 runs that season, with 1 victory included within those runs as well. So that brings to an end that handicap race in particular, and we'll move on to the next race, which is race number 3, Friday of Cheltenham.